Tremendous record, averaging 60, almost 5,500 runs, 20 hundreds. What a conversion rate he's got.
Well, I think the build-up to any Ashes series is there's always a lot of hype. There's always plenty going on. To think back to 17, 18, I think it was no different. Couldn't wait for it to start. So yeah, it was a nice build-up, a good prep, and yeah, got the ball rolling really well in Brisbane.
Look at that timing! Wow.
Steve Smith is in good form, coming off runs for New South Wales.
Yeah, I felt I was in a good place. You know, I'd come off the back of 100, I think, in a Shield game against Western Australia. Started to find some form, find my hands, and get myself in a nice place to go out there and perform.
I think it's time for
That's
me
as straight as you want to get. That's why you stay wide.
Yeah, that's a beautiful shot. 1-0, Steve Smith.
Fell between the phone.
What's up in there? Is it safe? Oh, it is. Bit of fortune there for the skipper. He's got that fine. That's another 4.
I guess the way I handled the pressure was just to go about my business and not think too much about what was going on around me, focusing on that ball coming down at me each and every time and trying to be the best I could in that moment. Keep it as simple as that.
Oh, full bunger, and he doesn't miss out. He's class player, Steve Smith.
And my crooked little heart that seems so rebellious is falling apart right
Just a simple little nudge into the offside to Steve Smith to very well thought out 50 runs.
I think that second evening, England were up and about. They'd taken a few wickets. We were in a little bit of trouble, so it was about just focusing in and trying to get into my innings and get going. So had to work incredibly hard that first evening, and then allowed me to progress a little bit the next morning when we were trying to up the ante a bit.
Well played, Steve Smith. That's great driving of the ball. Well, there's the advantage of playing back. It makes the bowler over-pitch in the end.
I think they were trying to stem the flow of runs from me and try and you know, slow me down as much as possible, but that didn't really bother me. It was about batting for as long as I could, and the longer I was out there, the more I was going to get opportunity.
He does drive and brings up the 100. The first of the Ashes summer, and how appropriate. It goes to the Australian skipper, Steve Smith.
This ain't where I belong. Look at me, mama, what I've become.
Well played, Steve Smith. That'll be very, very satisfying. There's some knocks that we've been talking about. There's a lot of skill. This has been the patience of Steve Smith and what it means to him to be skipper at this side and what is required, and the captain's delivered. Super stuff from Steve Smith.
No plan to it. It was spontaneous. It was just, I was pretty pumped up, you know, trying to do what I could for Australia, and you know, helped us get into the lead, I think, at that stage. So it was a pretty special moment.
Now